Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to play the intro to one of my favorite songs, Waymaker, in most keys. Emphasis on the most because I picked the range of keys that I thought worship leaders in churches would be using the most. So I'm going to be playing in the keys of B all the way up to the key of G. So if you are singing this song out of those keys, then you, sir or ma'am, need to go audition for The Voice because you are a freak of nature, and congratulations. A quick disclaimer, this is how I hear the song in my head, so it very well could be wrong. Also, I won't be playing all of these songs exactly the same because of where the keys fall. I'll be going back and forth between the 1 and the 5 in my left hand and then an octave in the left hand, just depending on what I feel like sounds best. As a courtesy to you, I have posted the times below in the description if you want to go straight to the key that you want to learn the song in. Let's dive in. All right, we're here in the key of B. I'm going to play it at regular speed the first time through, and then the second time through, I will slow it down for you. Here we go. All right, the chords in the left hand are E. And I'm going to take that pinky, move it down here. And then I'm going to play it. It'll be in a B octave. And then it'll be F sharp, regular chord. And then G sharp, minor, regular chord. But I don't play the middle finger. I just do the 1 and the 5. All right, and so right hand, you're going to notice that this thumb is actually staying right there on the B most of the time. And we're just adding other fingers with it, so. Octave. All right, we're in the key of C now. I'm going to play it the first time through at regular speed, and then I'll slow it down for you in the second time through. All right, the chords in your left hand are F, and then take that pinky, slide it down to C right there, and that is an octave of C, and then I'm going to go up to G, and then A minor, but I don't play the middle finger there. All right, in your right hand, you're going to notice your thumb is going to stay on that C most of the time, and we're just going to be adding in other fingers, so here we go. Okay, we are here in the key of C sharp. I'm going to play it one time through regular speed, and then the next time I will slow it down for you. All right, let's slow this down a little bit. The chords in your left hand are going to be F sharp, 1, 5, and then C sharp, but I'm going to play that as an octave instead. And then G sharp, and then A sharp, minor, but I don't play the middle finger there. Then right hand, you're going to notice that your thumb is going to stay on that C sharp most of the time. And then you'll just be adding in your other fingers with that. So here we go, slowed down. Okay, we're in the key of D now, and D is interesting because it's a little bit higher. So you could play your left hand with octaves or with regular chords. I'm gonna do both ways for you. You can decide for yourself which style of fullness you like better. So here is D in regular speed with octaves in your left hand. All right, and here is D in regular speed, but with chords in your left hand except for the D chord. I prefer the D chords in the left hand still, but whatever you'd like to do. Okay, so we're going to slow it down for you now. In the left hand, we've got G chord, and then I'm going to take that pinky and then just slide it down to the D to hit a D octave. And then an A chord, and then a B minor chord, but I don't play the middle finger. All right, and then in our right hand, we've got our thumb is going to be sitting on that D, and we're just going to be adding in the other fingers with it. So here we go. This is what it sounds like. Okay, we're in the key of D sharp now, and D sharp is high enough to where it sounds a little empty on the low end. So I'm going to play it two ways for you. I'm going to play with octaves in the left hand and then with regular chords in the left hand. You can decide for yourself which one you like better. I like both ways really. It's kind of an interesting key. So I'm going to show that to you now in regular speed. All right, and this is in regular speed, but then chords in your left hand minus the D sharp chord. I'm going to play that one as an octave. All right, let's slow this down a little bit. In your left hand, you're going to be playing G sharp. And then take that pinky, move it down to D sharp octave, and then you've got A sharp, and then you've got C minor, but I don't play the middle finger. So that's G sharp, D sharp, and that's A sharp, and that's C minor. And then in your right hand, you're gonna have your thumb hanging out right there in the D sharp, and then your other fingers are gonna be moving along with it. So let's do that together. Octave there. All right, so we're in the key of E now, which is actually the original key that Leeland does this in, which is just mind-blowing because that is crazy high for a dude. Good for him. Phenomenal voice. But here we go. I'm going to do it in a regular speed, and then I'm going to slow it down the next time around. Okay, let's slow it down. In our left hand, we've got an A octave. And then we've got an E chord, 1/5. And then we're gonna take our pinky and slide it down to the B. And we got a B octave right there. And then here's a C sharp, and just that C sharp note, we're gonna hit it hard. I have found that a C chord is a little too muddy, especially when you start getting down in the lower notes. So just a C sharp, and we're gonna hit it hard. Make it sound full. All right, in our right hand, our thumb is gonna be hanging out right there in that E, and then we're gonna add in our other fingers with that. So let's do this slowly. Okay, we're in the key of F now, and I'm gonna play it through one time at regular speed, and then I will slow it down for you the second time. Here it is. Okay, in the key of F, the left-hand notes chords are going to be B flat as an octave. And then we've got F as a chord, 1/5. And then we've got C as an octave. And then we've got D, and we're just going to hit that with our pinky. And we're going to hit it hard to make it sound like it's got a lot of volume. I have found that the 1/5 chord sounds muddy down here, so that's no good to me. So I'm just going to hit that D on the pinky really hard. All right, and then in your right hand, you're going to notice your thumb is going to hang out right there on that F, and you're going to add in your other fingers there. So let's do this together, both hands slowly now. Okay, we are in the key of F sharp. I'm going to play this for you one time at regular speed, and then the second time I'm going to slow it down for you. Okay, this left hand, the chords are going to be B as an octave. And then we've got F sharp, 1/5 chord. And then I'm going to take this pinky and I'm going to slide it down to C sharp, and that's going to be a C sharp octave. And then the last one, I'm just going to do the D sharp on my pinky. I have found that 1/5 chord is a little muddy. That doesn't sound very good to me, so we're just going to hit that D sharp really hard with the pinky. All right, so in our right hand, we're going to start out with our thumb on the F sharp, and then you're going to notice you're going to bring in your other fingers as we keep that thumb there. So let's do this all together slowly. All right, we are in the last key that we're doing, the key of G. I found a lot of girl worship leaders will play the song in this key, but not always the case. All right, so I'm going to play this through in regular speed, and then the second time through, I'm going to slow it down for you. All right, the chords for your left hand are going to be C as an octave, and then G, regular 1/5 chord. You're going to keep this thumb here, and you're going to slide it down to this D with your pinky, and then you're going to play a D octave. And then the last one's going to be an E. You can try an E chord. If it sounds too muddy in your mix, though, if your sound guy's like, it's too muddy right there, then, during a band practice, you may just want to lift up on that thumb and it'll clear it up. All right, with your right hand, you're going to start out with your thumb on the G note, and you're going to keep it there, and you're just going to add in other fingers as we're playing. So all together, slowly, this is what this is like. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If this tutorial video helped you, please do not subscribe. Don't do it. That would be the worst thing you could do to show support. Please don't subscribe. Unless you want to, but don't. All right, cool.